Hi there. I'm Reggie Harris, musician, storyteller, songwriter, and educator. And welcome to Shout and Shine. I'm so happy that you're here with me. I'm going to share some songs with you. I'll also tell you a little bit about myself, since I'm sure that most of you have not heard of me. But we're not going to let that stop us. I'm going to start with a song from my 2018 CD, Ready to Go. The title cut, as a matter of fact. Sit back. Let's have a good time. Well, I'm sitting here thinking about the word of the day. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Got a lot on my mind, but I'm blessed to say, glory, hallelujah. I'm ready to go. We're all living in a world turned upside down. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Gonna take some time to turn it around. Glory, hallelujah. I'm ready to go. Oh, mama, it's a long, long road. You got me singing with the seed you sowed. Up to me, so come what may. Glory, hallelujah. It's a righteous day. Glory, hallelujah. I'm on my way. We got a world of trouble and a world of pain. Oh, glory, hallelujah. We keep spinning the truth in freedom's name. Glory, hallelujah. I'm ready to go. When the haters pull up, I just sing my song. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Keeps my mind on track, keeps my spirit strong. Glory, hallelujah. I'm ready to go. Oh, mama, it's a long, long road. You got me singing with the seed you sowed. It's up to me, so come what may. Glory, hallelujah. It's a righteous day. Glory, hallelujah. I'm on my way. And we're singing now. Well, I know I can't do this all by myself. Oh, glory, hallelujah. It's a long, hard journey, gonna need some help. Glory, hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Well, I'm sitting here thinking about the word of the day. Oh, glory, hallelujah. Got friends by my side and I'm blessed to say, glory, hallelujah, I'm ready to go. Oh, mama, it's a long, long road. You got me singing with the seed you sowed. Up to me, so come what may. Glory, hallelujah, it's a righteous day. Glory, hallelujah, I'm on my way. Oh, 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 mama, it's a long, long road. You got me singing with the seed you sowed. Up to me, so come what may. Glory, hallelujah, it's a righteous day. Glory, hallelujah, I'm on my way. And we're singing now. Ready to go. Well, thanks for tuning in. And I'm going to share some songs, some that I've written, and I'm going to share some that are the reason that I write songs. As I said, I'm Reggie Harris, and I'm originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Born and raised in a community of folks who were part of the Black migration. My ancestors came from Virginia. They came up to Pennsylvania seeking a new life, a more prosperous life, new opportunity. Just like 6 million other African Americans who fled the South from about 1901 until about 1968. And they brought with them their hopes and their dreams, and they brought their music. and they showered me and surrounded me with music as I grew up. I grew up in a neighborhood where I was centered around my church, and so many musicians over time have actually started their lives of music in the church. I am among them. And in my church, we sang spirituals, we sang hymns, we sang freedom songs, we sang anthems. There was a very wide range of music. So from a very early age, I was hearing a lot of different sounds, which is why I do the music the way I do it. In high school, of course, I joined the high school choir, and we were singing Bach and Mozart and also show tunes. So my musical education has been very wide, but I still really find myself connected to those early songs. Those songs that called the spirituals, sorrow songs, as Frederick Douglass, the great orator, would call them. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, I know the road. First time I heard that song by Bessie Jones and the Georgia Sea Island Singers, I almost drove off the road. She was singing a song that she learned from her grandfather. And I know that in folk music and in bluegrass and country music, those early influences really matter. You know, they really give us a foundation for the way we make music. Well, don't you know the road by the singing of the song? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by the singing of the song? Yes, Lord, I know the road. I say, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, I know the road. Well, don't you know the road by the praying of the prayer? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by the praying of the prayer? Yes, Lord, I know the road. Well, don't you know the road by the going on home? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by the going on home? Yes, Lord, I know the road. Sing it with me. I say, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, yes, my Lord. I say, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, I know the road. These were songs sung by people who had a longing for freedom. They were looking for the right path that would take them to freedom. And they were living in slavery for the most part. So they were passing those songs on to their children. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah. Well, I don't know, but I got told the streets of heaven are paved with gold. I'm gonna put on my glory shoes. I'm gonna walk that mighty fine road. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Little David, play upon your harp. Hallelujah. Well, don't you know the road by the praying of the prayer? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by the praying of the prayer? Yes, Lord, I know the road. Well, I say, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, I know the road. Sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, yes, my Lord. I say, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, my Lord, yes, my Lord. Now, sheep, sheep, don't you know the road? Yes, Lord, I know the road. Well, I say, yes, Lord, I know the road. Well, I say, yes, Lord, I know the road. Don't you know the road by the singing of the song? It was the singing of the songs that got me interested in being in church in the first place. And hearing all those old folks, that's what we called them. The old folks singing those old songs. In our present day, as we find ourselves traversing through a pandemic, and other challenges, I find a lot of comfort in those songs. And this song, I do a lot of work in schools and a lot of work in colleges and education. And as I'm working with them, people often ask me, what's your favorite song? Now, I've written a lot of songs and I've sung a lot of great songs written by other folks. On my new album, On Solid Ground, I actually cover some of my favorite writers, John Prine, The Beatles, Malvina Reynolds. And I have 9 songs that I wrote myself. But the song that comes to me most often when I'm thinking about grounding songs is this one. It's one that I probably heard first when I was about 5 or 6 years old, sitting in my church as they were getting ready to dunk some people in the water. I went to a Baptist church. And they were preparing the pool to take those people in. But they were singing a song that was from the fields in the South. People singing about some people that they'd heard about being in slavery 2,000 years earlier, Jews in Egypt. And they took from that lesson of how those folks got out of slavery and they started singing a song. They started making up a song, actually, as they did in communities. They said, wade in the water, children. Wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. I found out years later that this was a song sung on the Underground Railroad. People would sing this song to remind themselves that they needed to walk in the water to kill their scent and cover their tracks. Keep the dogs from foiling their escape. So when those kids in schools ask me what my favorite song is, this would be the one. Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? Didn't my Lord? Didn't my Lord deliver Daniel? He was in that lion's den. Sat with those 3 boys in the fiery furnace so they could get cool again. Sat with the people by the edge of the sea. He was with Jonah in the belly of the whale. Well, when my people heard those stories, they said, there ain't no way we're gonna fail. If we just wade in the water, wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. Say, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble the water. And who with those children all dressed in red? God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones that Moses led. God's gonna trouble the water. Well, who with those children all dressed in white? God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones getting ready to fly. God's gonna trouble the, sing it with me, say, wade in the water. Wade in the water, children, wade in the water. You say, God's gonna trouble the water. Wade in the water. Wade, oh, children, wade in the water. God's gonna trouble them. Who with those children all dressed in blue? You say, God's gonna trouble the water. They must be the ones that made it through. Go. Well, who with those children all dressed in black? I said, God's gonna trouble the water. Never, 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 ever, never, 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 no, never, no, never, no, never, no, never, no, no, never, 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 no, never, no, never, no, never, no. They're just not going back, 'cause why would they? They're walking their freedom. If you don't believe you can be set free, God's gonna trouble the water. Up to you and it's up to me. God's gonna trouble the water. If you don't think you can be redeemed, God's gonna trouble the water. Just follow me down to the Jordan Street. God's gonna trouble them. Wait in the water. Wait in the water. God's gonna trouble. Sing it one more time. Say, wait in the water. Wait in the water, children. Wait in the water. God's gonna trouble them. Water. God's gonna trouble the water. Children say, God is gonna trouble them. Water. Hey now, God's gonna trouble the water. Hey, God's gonna trouble them. You know that God's gonna trouble the water. And that's one of the songs that has kept me grounded over the years. It's also one of the songs that inspired me when I found myself with all of us trapped in our houses last year. We were there isolated, and I was looking around for a message. And the messages began to come as I started doing some online concerts and making contact with people, and I saw that many of the folks in our nation and around the world needed some reassurance that we actually could make it through this. It has been a trying, challenging year. I'm sure that there have been more than enough challenges and loss in your lives. All of us have suffered that. But in the midst of that, that song and others, Get On Board, and many of the other freedom songs, started me thinking about a message that I might have. And so it was that last March, a phrase came to me: we will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. And I sang that little chorus over to myself, and then some words started. As songwriters know, this is kind of how the process goes. And I sang this for a group of people online, and they lit right up. And I knew I had something. So I want to do this song. It's the title cut to my new CD, On Solid Ground. It's a song that says we are in the midst of devastation and challenge, but we do not have to be defined by it. And so it is that we can sing with each other and for each other, and we can go to work to make our country and our world a better place. It's a song that I invite you to sing. It's in the frame of the spirituals. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. We will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. Been a long, hard journey on a winding road. So many have gone before us. They carried a heavy load, but they went there singing as they made their way. Now it's in their footsteps we follow as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. Hey, we will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. Hey, we will not lay this burden down. Hey, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. I know that you're weary. We all feel the pain. Sometimes the actions of the world will try us all again, but I believe there's a better day, and it's coming our way. That's why we're raising our voices as we work today. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. All around us there's hatred. All around us there's fear. Violence touches our lives, and the message is clear. We mourn our martyrs, and our hearts they'll stay. Then we'll sing, we shall overcome, and go on our way. We will not rest till the storm is over. We will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. We will not rest till the storm is over. Hey, we will not lay this burden down. Well, we will keep each other strong. We will love and carry on till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. Till we stand all together on solid ground. Standing on solid ground. We're not there yet, but we're on our way. A big shout out to Justin and to Amy and the Bluegrass Situation for making this series possible, and for doing so many amazing things, not only concert series, but a whole lot more that they're doing to talk about and spread diversity and to connect people. This is what we need in this time. And as I continued to write those songs for the CD, one song that I'd been working on for about a year came back up to the front of my queue. I wanted to finish the song, but I couldn't figure out how to finish it without it being an angry diatribe. The song was talking about the fact that there have been a lot of division, so much division in our nation from the very beginning. And last year, with the death of George Floyd and the death of Breonna Taylor, with hate groups marching in the streets and all sorts of division and divisiveness going on, I wrote about 27 verses, and I hadn't found the hope yet. And then I turned on the TV the one day, and as statues and hate symbols were coming down, I saw people of different races and colors and creeds gathering together. And they were all over the country, pregnant mothers in Portland, and white folks and black folks and Asian folks and Jewish folks and people of different races and colors coming together to say no more, not in our country, not in this time. We are stepping up. We are going to make change. And that's when I began to see my way into writing a part of this song that said, yes, we have been a nation that divided, but we don't have to be defined by that division. So I wrote a song called It's Who We Are. I'd like to play that song for you. About 3 months ago, I fell and fractured my wrist. So before I play the song, I'm actually going to take a short break. You won't experience it as a break, but I need to give my hand a little time to relax and so I can play this. But it's true. We can change. we can make this country and this world a better place for all of us, a more equal place, a more just place, a more perfect union. Because that's who we are too. Well, it's a plague on the nation. It's all across the news, splashed up in color for all the world to see. Our leaders say they're angry, people are confused. So I guess this just comes down to you and me. It's a universal struggle, one fed by vicious lies. We all been bought and sold for someone's game. Well, it's a mystical dilemma. It's a puzzle that defies our attempts to fit the pieces in the frame. So we stand before the mirror and we say, why? How did we get this way? It's who we are. Yeah, it's who we are. Well, you can blame the politicians, you can blame your neighbors too. You can blame the founding fathers for what their mothers didn't do. Well, the answer is quite simple, it's not hard to recognize. It's greed, it's self-indulgence, it's the fear of compromise. In the light of introspection, where the truth is known to be, it's our choices that betray us, it's the lie that says we're free. So we stand before each other, we say why? How did we get this way? It's who we are. Yeah, it's who we are. Hey, it's not the be-all or the end-all. Vision by design. It's gonna take a revolution, and we're running out of time. It's who we are. Hey, it's who we are. Oh, but we can't change. Yes, we can change. Yes, we can change. Yes, we can change. Oh, yes, we can change. Take up the challenge, what we hope to be. Reshape the future of our reality, but we can change. Reject the notion, run this race alone, but we can change. Pick up the truth, cause we can't do this on our own. It's in our hearts, it's in our hands, it's in our mind, and we can change. Thank you so much to the Bluegrass Situation for producing Shout and Shine and for honoring me with this time. It's been great being with you. Take care and hope to see you down the road.